Here's an update on our newest layers. They are growing so big. So if you're just tuning in, our chicks are now about 5 weeks old. We have Buff Orpingtons, Easter Eggers, and Americanas. And they are growing great. We're gonna have to get them out of the brooder here soon, put them on pasture, but we have to build a pen for them. So stay tuned for that video as we get them moved out to the pasture. Wanted to give you guys an update on our meat chickens, our Cornish Cross. We took our batch to the processor last night, dropped them off. We ended up with 248. So if you've been watching, we started around that 300 mark, always have a little bit extra, of course. And over the course of 8 weeks, we ended up with 248. So not our greatest numbers. We want to be as close to 300 as possible. But unfortunately, we had that big storm that hit us, and we lost about 30 right then and there. There is a video on it. You can check it out. But wanted to give you an update. We ended up having to keep about 13. And we're going to continue feeding them about 2 more weeks so they can grow a little bit. They're just a little bit too small. We don't like to process them if they're going to be too small. It just doesn't make sense. So we keep them and we will process them in about 2 weeks. But I'll give you a little update and show you these smaller birds. So this is the 13 that we have left. They seem quite content to have all this space to themselves. They're living the life. So we will feed them for another 2 weeks, and then we'll get them processed. We'll probably do all wholes. Our processor only likes to do cut-ups. So chicken parts, you're talking breast, wings, thighs, legs, all of that, with 75 or more birds. So with this, we'll just make all wholes. So as I was telling you guys, we did get our chicken processed this week. We have it back from the processor, so wanted to show you a little bit of our packaging, what it looks like once we get it back from our processor. So yeah, I will walk you through that. Okay, so we have our products right here. I'll walk you through each one, starting with our chicken thighs. So here is the package of chicken thighs. They usually come about anywhere from 2 to 3 pound packages, as you can see. Really convenient. They have a great little machine that packages these for us. This is a whole young chicken. They range anywhere. This is a smaller one at 3.885, but they go up. We've had them as large as 8-9 pounds. So I guess it just depends on how big the chicken is when we process it. Here are some wings, one of my favorites. These come in about 2 pound packages, 2 to 3 pound packages. There's usually about 8 wings per package. Then we have our chicken leg quarters. They used to come in a bigger package, but their packaging is a little bit different, which is great for storage. So now they're in about 1.3, 1.5 packages. There's 2 leg quarters per package. Then we have our chicken livers. I have not tried chicken livers, but there are people out there that love chicken livers. They come in about 1 pound packages, just to give you all a little view. Then we have the drumsticks. These are about 3 pound packages. I think there is about 6 to 8 drumsticks per package. Those are great too. Then we get ground chicken. These come in 1 pound packages for us. Then we have the boneless, skinless chicken breasts. These can range. We have some that are really small, under a pound. Ones that are closer to a pound, and then the larger ones that are, 1.5 and above. So There's usually about 2 breasts per package. These are our most popular style. We go through a lot of breasts. That's the most popular cut of chicken. Then we have chicken hearts. We do have people who love to buy this, especially for their dogs. These are good dog treats. They come in about 1 pound packages as well, so you can see the little hearts in there. But yeah, everything is US inspected, and that's written right there on the packaging, as you can see. But yes, that's just a little view of what our chicken looks like when it comes back to us from our processor. So right now we are planning on moving some of our cows to another part of the pasture, just part of our rotational grazing that we do. So we are collecting some of the electric poles and lines to take over there and fence off another part of that pasture. So I wanted to show you all a little bit about this part of our farming practices. Ready for some fresh grass. They know what's happening. What do you mean?
Y'all were talking about how you wanted me to go.
Oh, this area with the tall grass.
I'm going to bring that over later, but for now, they're just going to come from there. I'm going to go to them.
Okay, that sounds good. There's another pole right there that's kind of laid over. So the cows will be now on the back side of our property where we're building. So they'll be over here in this pasture, and then all through these trees, cleaning up. But they are excited. They are ready, as you can tell. They're very vocal this morning, wanting some fresh grass. Really pretty day today. gonna try to give them some areas to clean up in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut off part of this fence so they don't go through where that tree is down.
Yeah, that's smart.
Because they have been known, the little steers have been known to go through this. I just gotta watch all the poison ivy.
Yeah. There is definitely some poison ivy in there, so we gotta be really careful. We have a lot of poison ivy all throughout our fences and tree lines here on the property. Something that we've tried fighting off, but it's just, it grows very easily here. Connect it back there? Okay. Okay. Oh, and just let them through right there? Here.
What I gotta do here is I gotta wrap this around this wire.
Okay. So wrapping it makes the entire wire hot. That's what he's doing right now. There we go. And they're waiting so patiently. Back through the fence?
We're going to go the other side and open it up.
Okay. Gotta make it quick because they think they're going to come through. They think they're going to go through there. Hold on, girlies. We got to go to the other side. I know. They're very vocal when they want a new pasture. Okay. And there's our bull. We call him Booger Red. He's the sweetest bull ever. You can tell they're hungry this morning. They're feisty. You talking? All right, here we go. All right, come on. All right, right to the fence line.
Eventually, we're going to take it down.
Okay.
Eventually, I'm going to turn this corner. We're going to run up there.
Okay. go. They know what to do. Oh, look at all that fresh grass. That's yummy. Where do you want me?
I just need a post.
Okay. They were excited. Oh yeah.
They know the drill.
They know the drill. Thanks again for watching and keeping up with us here at the farm. Don't forget to like and subscribe and continue to watch our journey here at the farm. And we will catch you on the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.